moving on to the top 5 viral moments. You know, everything was all digital. Everything was, you know, on the computer. So it's no way we can do this virtual end of the year wrap up without talking about some of the most trending virtual moments. So let's get into it. My top 5 pick was that time. I know he's canceled or whatever the case is, but he was not canceled until the 7th month of the year, okay? People was trying to come in my head. He's in my replay. Y'all know I love Tory Lanez, so don't be.
He's on my list.
Don't be. You feel me? I was not listening to him after he was accused of shooting the hot girl coach, but I definitely went to go see him for my birthday in February. And I interviewed him last year, okay? So
wow. I think that was the top number 1 viral moment.
Yeah.
But no, number 5 for me was when he hung up the phone on Shakina when she was crying about the Gucci store.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that shit was so funny to me. Like, why was she really crying about the Gucci?
Not the Gucci store.
And he packed her up. He really packed her up. That shit was so funny to me.
Yeah. So for me, the number. It depends on, you know, what you consider viral, but for me, it was personal. Sada Baby's Whole Lot Choppers TikTok viral dance. Obviously that's one of my artists, so you know, seeing that,
hey,
it was beautiful. So I was really happy about that. So I'm definitely gonna consider one of the top moments.
I know that was a top moment.
I want to say this was recent. I want to say not recent. I'm gonna let my viral moments are all over the place. I want to say Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson and Boozy, that was very, very, very good to see. Mike Tyson's growth is great. To see him approach Boozy and his and Boozy's homophobic ways was really cool to see, and I really appreciate it for the queer community. So I really, really enjoyed Mike Tyson doing that.
Same.
Yeah. With the viral moments, are we going in any order?
I think you can, because we all experience you know, the internet differently. It's based on how you experienced it. So that was our number 5 pick. What's yours?
Okay, because I have about 3, not 5, but I'll start off with Cardi B's nip slip.
Shit!
The areolas. The areolas going out on the internet was definitely a viral moment. Sis had kids. She got a kid. That's what we gotta say is she has a kid. She's a whole mother. But
it's a lot of nip slips this year.
Culture looked like she bite.
A lot of nip slips this year.
Yeah, it was not. Yeah, that one was a big one. That was a big one.
That was definitely a big one. Okay.
No pun intended.
Yo, but I ain't gonna front. I mean, me personally, I don't have big areolas, but I feel as though people be body shaming too much.
Yeah.
Like, people be body shaming too much. There's nothing wrong with big areolas, and when
hoes
get hard,
I love them shit.
it's
I
gonna
love
look
them
regular.
things.
I think the fact that it just got out there was what made it even. We know Cardi B is such a free person. We know she doesn't really care that much.
Shout out to the woman with the big flat soft baked cookies and the mini bite cookies. Okay, you're good with me. You're good with me.
What, Julius?
What had me weak was Cardi B's face.
That's what
that was
what really had on the floor was whatever face she had. That's what really kind of was like, all right, Cardi, take this down, sis.
Like, her explanation was definitely accurate. She said, my lip looks swollen. So I took the picture like, look, it looks swollen. And it looks swollen. But my number 4 pick is actually a Cardi B moment when she was giving the PSA about the coronavirus.
Yeah.
It is real. It's very real.
Moment.
Yeah, like Cardi, she don't be trying to be political. She just be talking her shit and it just be taking off. Like, I fucks with her.
I gotta agree with Ev, man. Coronavirus, and I like dude who made the mix out of her vocals and made it a whole song. Like, it was just dope. Like, I know people who use that sound bite just to plug it in on their YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I think that was definitely one of the best viral moments of the year, especially being with what we've dealt with. It's like the bat signal for this year. Coronavirus. Like, yeah.
It is. What about you, Julius?
I'm going to say Donald Trump's coronavirus readings. Excuse me, press conference. Press junkets or whatever. This man did not care about us at all. It was extremely crazy to see. Sadly entertaining, but definitely Donald Trump this year with his dealing with the coronavirus.
For sure. What about you, Mal?
One of my top viral moments was, I don't know how viral it went all across seas, but I think Beanie Man and Bounty Killers versus.
Okay, yeah, yes.
Viral moment.
Yes.
Yes. The entire verses was viral to me.
Yeah.
You can pick at so many different moments. That was good when the cops came in and Beanie Man turned them away. That was a moment for me. So yeah, I love that moment.
And it's funny that you bring up the verses because that is a perfect segue into my third pick, which is when Teddy Riley didn't have any connection for his versus battle. Yo, versus came a long way because remember they had to postpone. Yeah, they had to postpone that battle to do it again because his fucking Wi-Fi was just all fucked up. But that was a moment. Like, I like how what it's grown to, like, you know, with the sponsorship and being in the same place and stuff. But I miss that moment when like Sean Garrett and the Dream is screaming at each other on the screen, spitting in their phone.
Good times.
Good times. Yeah. What about you, Kojo?
For me, I'm just gonna mention just verses as a whole. To me, I feel like it's our saving grace of the quarantine for sure.
For real.
Grace is like, we all love music. I know all of us love music. So to be able to sit down for about 2 hours and just vibe out to classic records from some of our favorites that we grew up on. Every time there's a verses, there's a viral moment. Every single time.
Tell her she gotta wait.
Nigeria.
Who's calling us?
Tier business. But
Tier. Tell him he gotta wait.
Like I was saying, you know, every single time is a viral moment. Every single time we get a versus. So I just definitely want to add that to the list.
Facts.
I'm going to put it there. I literally forgot about it, but I'm definitely going to add verses. You see the progression from them in the car to them in the studio acting crazy and looking ratchet to now it's like, you know, being sponsored and them being all on stages together. And, you know, it was good, real great for the culture. So definitely verses is up there.
Yep. For me, I'm good. Ebony already mentioned it, but my next top viral moment is, of course, the shooting with Tory and Megan. We don't have footage of that. That's still a big mystery, but the proof is in the pudding. Something definitely happened to her foot, and it went viral, very viral, in positive and a lot of negative ways. So, yep.
It went so viral that I'm tired of it, sadly. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I roll my eyes anytime I see an update because, you know, I'm a writer. So I'm like, I don't want to write about this anymore. These are two artists that I like. And I'm just tired. I'm tired. Just please hurry up. But my second viral moment is actually pretty recent. And it's only not my top one because of what my top one is, but my second viral moment is when Major Hype just now went on Instagram Live and outed his ex-fiance Kirby. Let me tell you, Kirby got beer cocky in her phone. I was just like, nah, you know, it was a movie. I could not believe my eyes. Major definitely hit that girl after he seen that shit though. You know, I'm not justifying domestic violence at all, but I would understand if a dude loses his cool after seeing what Kirby had in her phone. Okay? All right.
I heard it was heavy. I didn't really tap into it, but I heard it was heavy.
Kojo, I got you. I said to you.
I was busy when all things going on, so I couldn't really pay attention. But I did hear. Yeah, but my second viral moment is Tori and Meg. Once again, I'm also tired of talking about it, so I don't even really want to dive into it. I didn't pick sides. I know that, you know, I wasn't there, so I can't really tell much about it. All I know is that something happened. Somebody did something, and let the people who are involved handle that. And I'm just gonna stay out of it because it's none of my business.
Very, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting readings. I would have to say my number two is also when Tori shot when Tori almost murdered Meg The Stallion.
That's an accurate description.
It's an accurate description, and that's what you get from me.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you, Mel?
Like I said, I had 4. So my top viral moment is not a funny moment. It's actually very sad. It's probably the saddest thing that we've seen on the internet.
Floyd.
Resurfing, and it's George Floyd. Rest in peace to him. Unfortunately, that viral moment is not something that we want to remember, but it's we're going to remember for the rest of our lives. Like, I literally saw a clip the other day and I started tearing up, like, oh, why am I getting emotional? But
yeah,
it's like the first day I saw it. And shout out to that young girl who recently was recognized for doing the 9-minute video and actually putting it out there, because if she did not keep that phone up for that long, those riots and everything that followed probably wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, that's actually a perfect segue into my top viral moment. It's actually not a funny moment either, because too much has gone on this year for us to really be keying this whole time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So my top viral moment will have to be when that NYPD van got set on fire. That shit was crazy. I wish I was there, but I had already did protesting in the city the week before that, and that's when I was kind of still scared of the virus, so I was just, you know, being real selective with it. But yeah, that has to be my top pick.
We all top picks for me. Definitely the rise of the social movement. I was really I was proud of a lot of the people who front lines, you know, out there risking not only their health but their safety.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because not only are we still battling the pandemic, but the people who we're protesting against have actually shown no restraint as far as the ability to kill us. So I applaud their bravery for them to be even out there. But yeah, you guys mentioned it. Seeing George Floyd and him being the trigger for all of this, you know, what happened to him was so unfortunate. I've seen all the videos. Like, I'm talking about years ago, Mike Brown, Trey. I've seen it all. But you know, this one just, for some reason, I think because of all the pressure that we've been under, being stuck in the house, all the mental gymnastics that we're going through, seeing that one it was the boiling point. You know, that's my number one viral moment.
Number one viral moment. I want to say this literally changed the decade. COVID-19.
In itself.
Yeah.
No more Uber pools.
Yeah, it literally has changed the way we live life. It literally has changed the way we think about the future. It changed the way we live, we move, we
eat, the way
literally the way we eat, the way how we watch movies, how we listen to music,
the way we date, the way we do everything.
Hey, hold on, let's really talk about it. Because you remember when niggas was buying our paper towels and shit like that at a point in the quarantine, and I was in BJ's for 5 hours?
Viral moment. Just fight over tissue paper. Fights over tissue paper is a big viral moment. We can pull up a million videos of that.
Like COVID-19 has changed us.
Like,
absolutely. You were saying that?
I don't know what I was saying, but even when I watch like old videos of like gatherings and shit, I'm like, damn, we was always too close.
Yeah, like we was
always too close.
Like it literally, like when you reflect on the time, like when you think about the times now, and when you look back at it, it's like, yo, I don't want to do this in the future no more. So it literally has changed the way we like live life on Earth, from the way we talk to people, from the way how we like look at people, like from the interactions. Literally, it has It's changed the face. It literally has changed the entire globe. And this was the first time. This is the first time that we have the whole globe, the whole earth has went through the same thing at the same exact time. The same thing at the same exact time, and this like in like the same rules. Like the whole world was locked down for weeks.
That's God.
Maybe like 2-3 months. And it didn't just happen in New York. It didn't just happen in South Africa.
In Paris. It happened in
it happened everywhere.
Yep.
And it changed everything. And we're still going through this. This was the most viral moment of all time in human history.
And one of the biggest takeaway, honestly, is that a lot of people were idolizing regular folks. Celebrities, artists, when you got to see that they were regular just like you, when they had to sit their ass home and not get checks from those concerts or those bookings in the clubs, and they started to really humble themselves and be at home and be on live with us and all that good stuff, you really got to just really see everyone in plain field the same way that you look at yourself in the mirror. And I think people needed that.
Not the way I look at myself, because I thought a lot of people was corny. I think
like, and
girls were actually coming on on Instagram without makeup. We got to tone it down. You know what I'm saying? And really,
girl, my hairline. Girl,
a lot of y'all guys were wild.
Kojo,
how the hell look at Kojo? You quiet over there.
Hey, Kojo,
remember that? Like, bruh, we was all looking crazy.
OD.
We was all looking crazy, and not only that,
Speak for yourself.
The way we viewed people and heard people, the way we seen how people were protesting a virus. Yep. They were protesting a virus.
Y'all niggas are stupid.
How you protesting a mask?
They were protesting a virus. This really exposed humans. This exposed so many humans and exposed the leaks in the boat. Like this wasn't needed, but it really helped show us, what is really going on in the world.
You know what? After the pandemic, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Getting up, getting ready, and stepping out to go to work is real ghetto now. Check me in my house. I will not be taking 3 hours. I'm not taking 3 hours to report to your office anymore. Just check me on the Zoom.